Hi everyone, this is Adelaide Jenkins, the game director for Phantom Brigade here at Brace Yourself Games. Phantom Brigade is a cinematic, hybrid turn-based, and real-time tactical mecha RPG. In this game, you lead a ragtag squad of mech pilots, separated from the main defense force when the invasion of their homeland began. Now, as the Brigade's new commander, you are your country's last hope. Our team has been hard at work since we first released in early access, and we're so excited for everyone who's been waiting for 1.0 to get their hands on this game. So, without further ado, join me on this new developer walkthrough as we take a look at all the ways in which Phantom Brigade has evolved. As the leader of the last surviving squad of mech pilots, you must use your limited resources, the environment, and the hope of the people to your advantage in order to fend off the oppressive enemy forces. Though you may be outnumbered and outgunned, the Phantom Brigade does have a secret weapon up their sleeve, in the form of prediction technology, which allows you to see all your enemies' actions before they take them, so that you can strategize your own moves accordingly. Each turn is divided into two phases, planning and execution. During the planning phase, time is suspended so that you can analyze the next 5 seconds of enemy movements and lay out your strategy at your own pace. The timeline is where you will give your orders to each unit. It acts as a sort of simplified video editor, allowing you to place actions and drag them to a specific moment in time. There is other information available to aid you in your tactical planning, including your unit's weapon range, trajectory, and chance to hit a certain target. The environment can provide useful cover or vantage points, but don't forget that it is also fully destructible, and you may be specifically tasked with either protecting or destroying some structures. Once you're satisfied with your plans, you can execute your orders and watch all the action unfold in real time until the clock stops once more, beginning the next planning phase. You can then replay, pause, and scrub through the previous turn to more closely examine which gambits panned out and which did not. This process repeats until the battle eventually concludes with either a victory, retreat, or defeat. Though your enemies may be better equipped in the beginning, you can strengthen your team by collecting and crafting a wide array of weapons and armor. Each part has its own stats and subsystems associated with it, allowing you to create a variety of unique mech builds for your squad. You can also customize the livery of each mech so that you always arrive on the battlefield in style. The main way to obtain new equipment is defeating enemy units and salvaging their parts, or scrapping them for supplies, which you can then use to craft new mech frames, armor, and weapons in the workshop. You can only scrap or salvage so many resources after winning a battle, so plan carefully. You may want to merely concuss an enemy pilot, or force them to eject without destroying their entire mech outright. This way, you could scavenge more intact parts to utilize in assembling your own mechs. The mobile base is home to the Phantom Brigade's workshop and acts as your mode of transportation throughout the overworld. As you traverse the map in search of your next target, you will have to avoid enemy patrols through clever maneuvers, stealth, or speed, or else engage them in battle. Liberated sites can provide you with various passive benefits as you roam near them, or provide your crew with a safe spot to rest, resupply, or recruit new pilots. It's important to keep in mind that behind every mech is a human pilot, each of whom have their own unique personalities and thresholds for the damage that they can bear. The supplies you scrap are also used to make upgrades to your mobile base, such as the ability to craft better equipment in the workshop or giving you tactical advantages in combat. As you travel throughout your homeland, you will encounter various events presenting you with choices to make and with outcomes that may help or hinder you. Sites you've secured can be recaptured by the enemy, but you're not in this fight alone. The Home Guard will send reinforcements to aid you in combat, helping you to liberate entire provinces. Eventually, paving the way for the Phantom Brigade to take on the ultimate mission, liberating the capital. Thank you for joining me on this tour of the world of Phantom Brigade. Whether you've played along throughout the game's evolution, or you've been waiting eagerly to jump in, we're so excited to share this project with you all as we finally launch in 1.0. See you on the battlefield, Commander!